Let's start a conversation in the comment box below about your favorite cover. Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited for today's video. We are going to be talking about one of my favorite products on the market of like all categories, and that is the, if you can't see them behind me in my new background. So yes, you guessed it, we are going to be talking about the Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops. I am literally obsessed with these. These came onto the market last summer, and I remember when they first came out, I was like not about them at all. I basically thought that they made your face look like a glazed donut or something, and I was like, nope, keep me as far away from those as you possibly can. So then I was watching a YouTube video where, I can't remember who it was, but basically she just used the enhancer drops on her beauty blender and used it to highlight her cheeks, and it looked so natural and so glowy and so not like scary that I was like, okay, I see you, I'm gonna try that. So I went out and picked up the shade Sunlight, and this is the one I've had for a couple of months, and I am absolutely obsessed with this. I probably use this at least 3 to 4 times a week, and I literally just use it as I would like a normal highlight. I have really dry skin, so anything liquid makeup is better for me than other things like powder products, simply because my skin is so dry. Liquid makeup looks better on me. Obviously, I had to go out and pick up more, especially when they launched their 3 newest shades. I picked up the Halo, their take on the holographic highlighter, and then I also picked up the shade Blossom from the newer colors that they launched. So today we're going to be going over shades, swatches, a demo, my review, and if you guys are excited about these Cover FX drops, just like I am, and you're curious about my thoughts on them, or you want to see swatches, or a review, or a demo, then you just keep watching. Alright, so I'm sure you guys have seen these before. These are not like a new exciting product. They are exciting, but they're not new. So these originally launched, like I said, last summer. They launched in, I believe, 6 shades. 2 of them were actually liquid bronzers, which I was not aware of, and then there were 4 what they called illuminators or illuminating colors. I have 3, I think. Yes, I have 3 of the original illuminators. I do not have any of the liquid bronzers, so if you guys are curious about the liquid bronzers, I will link a review in the description box below. Please ignore the sunlight coming through. It's just like so happens to be that I film at the worst possible times of the day. Alright, if I scoot closer, it's like maybe a little better with this on. We're gonna work with this. Alright, you guys, so they come in a little dropper bottle like this. You literally squeeze up the product, it drops out, and you have yourself some liquid pigment. I love that these are super innovative. I don't feel like any other company has anything like this. I know there's other companies with liquid highlights. However, I feel like they're more of like a cream highlight, and like this is just like, this dries like liquid metal. It's just, there's nothing really like this that I've at least seen on the market. If you guys have, let me know. But so each dropper bottle contains 0.5 fluid ounces, so not even a full ounce, and they cost $42. So I know what you're thinking. That's super expensive, which I agree with you. $42 is a pretty penny, especially for 0.5 fluid ounces. However, the liquid in this is so concentrated in pigment that you really only need a drop or 2 per use. So these will last you a really long time. I picked up the first one that I have, the Sunlight, probably 3 to 4 months ago, and like I said, I use this at least 3 to 4 times a week, and I still feel like, compared to like the new ones that I got, there's still a lot of product in here. And I actually accidentally like tipped this off of my vanity when I was doing my makeup one day, and quite a bit of liquid splashed out. I was super upset about it, but I still feel like I have a lot left in here. So while it is expensive and you don't get a ton of liquid, it does last still a very long time. You can purchase these at Sephora, Cover FX website, and then Ulta. Ulta does only have the 4 liquid illuminators that launched with the original launch. So if you're looking for any of the newer shades, they, I believe, are exclusive to Sephora or the Cover FX website currently. I think Cover FX did a really nice job of making a color that is going to go with every skin tone. Like, I think they did a nice job of covering all ranges. So with that being said, let's get into the swatches. Again, I have 5 of the illuminators, so there's 2 illuminating colors you won't see, and then I also don't have either of the bronzers, so you will not see either of those. Alright, you guys, here is Halo. Like I said, this is their take on the holographic sort of multi-dimensional highlighter. I love this one. It definitely has like a blue shift to it, and then it kind of also has sort of like a purple feel to it when the light hits it just right. So super cool. Alright, you guys, here is Blossom. This is the one that I mixed in with my foundation today. Obviously, it has a very pink or peach sort of tone to it. I think this will be beautiful on medium to dark skin tones, and I think this would be a good option if you have pink undertones to mix into your foundation, not necessarily to put on top or to use as a highlight. Here is Celestial. This is definitely the lightest of all of the shades. As you can tell, it almost has a tinfoil like feel. This is definitely almost like a gunmetal, liquid metal finish. This is going to be obviously for someone with very, very fair skin. Alright, you guys, next up we have Moonlight. This one is going to be not quite as tinfoil-y looking as the last one, but it definitely still has a sort of iridescence or silvery type of feel. This is going to be best for light to medium skin tones, especially those of you with pink undertones. So next up we have Sunlight, which as you can tell is very, very similar to Moonlight, except for the fact that it has that nice golden undertone. Sunlight is probably my most favorite of all of them, and is also probably going to be the most universal simply because of that golden undertone. Alright, you guys, so now that you have a good idea of these swatches, let's get into how I like to use these. So the first way that you can use these is you can actually mix this in with your foundation. So basically you just pump out your foundation and then you add 1 to 2 drops, I'd say, unless you want to look like the Tin Man, then you can add more. But you add 1 to 2 drops and you just apply your foundation like you normally would. I like to use a beauty blender. Alright, you guys, I went with the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation for this review. I wanted to go with a semi-matte to more matte foundation because I didn't think it would be fair to use a luminous foundation. I mixed in 2 to 3 drops of Blossom and I used a beauty blender to blend it out. There you have it. And then just keep in mind, you guys, with the liquid bronzers, you can do the same exact thing. You can drop in some of the liquid bronzer into your foundation to either deepen your foundation, or you can also use the liquid bronzer as you would a normal bronzer to just warm up your face. You can use it, you know, on where you would normally bronze your face. And again, I would just use a beauty blender for that personally. The other way that I like to use these, and this is probably my favorite way, or the way that I use most often, is just to highlight the high points of my face, just like I would a normal highlight. I am using these Celestial drops in this, and I basically just use half a drop, pounce it on my face with the beauty blender, and then use the less pointed side to blend it out. It's kind of embarrassing to watch myself blend this out because I do it so vigorously. And then just to show you guys that you can build this, I go in with a second application, another half drop basically on each side. Just wanted to show you that you definitely can build this foundation, or these pigments. So again, you can either do like a natural looking glow with just like a half a drop to a drop on each side of your face, or you can build it up to a more glowing, glow to the gods type of highlight. That's what I love about these, is you can kind of build it up to how you like. I also like that these aren't a powder, so I feel like these don't stick to any texture that I have on my face like powder highlights sometimes do, so I feel like it sort of highlights the texture less, which I really like. For you oily skin people out there, if you like to set your face all over, you actually can set these liquid pigments. You can also use this on top of powder according to the CoverFX website, and I have done that before, and it honestly doesn't end up looking cakey. It doesn't like ball up. It seriously works. I was shocked. Sorry, I keep like looking in the viewfinder. I honestly like really like the natural dewy look that this has given me today. But I just wanted to point out a way that I do like to set these is just by going in with another highlighter. This is going to make you like beam glow, so if you are not into that, I probably wouldn't suggest doing that. But today I'm going to go in with my Makeup Revolution baked highlighter in the color Peach Lights, which I really am loving this highlighter, you guys, and it was $6 at Ulta. But you can basically just go in like you would any highlight and just set it like that. And there you go. Alright you guys, I think that concludes my review, demo, and swatches of these custom enhancer drops. Let's start a conversation in the comment box below about your favorite colors in the Cover FX custom enhancer drops. If you guys have tried the bronzers, I'm curious to know what your thoughts are on those as well. Let me know your favorite way to use these, and yeah, that is it for this video, guys. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, don't forget to hit the red subscribe button before you go, and other than that, I will just see you in my next video. Bye!